So let me start the recording of this session as well. First, let me give a small introduction about myself. My name is Ram. I hope all of you are aware of my profile. I have 14 plus years of experience in IT industry, especially in the SQL, MSBA, Microsoft Power BI, Azure Data Engineering, and Microsoft Fabric. So these are all the technologies what I've been working from last 14 years. And also I have a 8 plus years of IT trainings and placement experience. And I have written 3 books on this data engineering part exclusive to the Microsoft Azure and Fabric and Power BI. These are all the books I have written and published in the market. Okay, so this is my experience in terms of the technologies and training experience I have. And currently, we were offering for every student a LMS portal as well for better learning experience. Okay, so this is our LMS portal. Here you can able to find out all our courses over here. These are all the courses we have. So going forward, once you are enrolling to this course, you will get access to this LMS portal, all the class recording videos and doubts clarification, communication with our trainers, and everything you will get it from the chart, courses, class recordings inside. So everything you will get from this LMS portal only. It's going to be 3 years. We are going to provide access to everyone for the class recording videos every day, whichever the class has completed. Okay, also I'm running on a YouTube channel as well. So let me share this YouTube channel link for everyone. I'm requesting please subscribe this YouTube channel to get more updates from everyone. Okay, to get more updates. Okay, so coming to this people whoever going to learn a course in this data engineering part, what exactly you are going to learn it over here? Are you going to learn Azure data engineering? Are you going to learn Azure Data Engineering? Are you going to learn Microsoft Fabric? Are you going to learn Power BI over here? So these are the three different kind of technologies we have. Are we going to learn all these three in the same course? Are we going to learn each one separately? Right. So in this course, I'm going to teach you all these three. Okay. How all these three are interrelated over here? How all these three are interrelated over here? Okay, right. So first we will understand what kind of background people are trying to learn this course. So in this 8 plus years of experience what I have seen different kind of people are trying to learn this data engineering course. One is about like a person who is already working in the IT. He has already IT experience, and now he's going to be upskilling his knowledge into data engineering. Of course, earlier he was working for a different technology like a Java testing. He is already have some years of experience, like a 10 years or 15 years of experience. Now he's going to learn this data engineering part over here. And second kind of people, currently they were working for non-IT, but now they want to come to IT industry because of several reasons. There is no market for non-IT with high salaries. They want to switch their career. The third category is the people who have a career gap. So after completion of their graduation, they were not working anywhere. They were preparing for government exams or groups or banks or whatever it is. And now they are going to learn a data engineering course and they are going to upskill their knowledge. The fourth category is a people who already have some experience in IT. Let's take it they have already 10 years or 5 years of experience, but now from last 1 year or 2 years they have some career gap. The reason because currently there are so many companies are laid off many people, many techies recently from last 1 2 years. The reason might be there is a lot of technology upskilling skill imbalance. So whatever the technology they were working, it's like very older technology, but now the companies are looking for the upgraded technologies. Okay, so we were hearing recently TCS also laid off many people and other companies as well. What might be the reason? And to overcome this laid off issue, what kind of skill we need to upgrade over here? So I can tell one thing. Whenever you are going to choose any technology to upskill currently as per the market, you need to consider three things. you need to consider three things over here. So one is about like a the technology what you are going to learn should be a cloud technology. The technology what you are going to learn to be a cloud technology. It can be a Microsoft Azure cloud or AWS or GCP, any cloud. That is the one fundamental thing. The second thing is impact of the AI on the technology what you are going to learn. How much impact by artificial intelligence? How much impact by AI, artificial intelligence? So the third thing you need to consider, the course what you are going to learn should have a word data. It can be a data engineering, or it can be a data science, or it can be a data analyst. These are the three different courses currently available in the market with the word data. So your technology should be in the cloud, it should be related to data, and then the third point is impact of AI. If you see, artificial intelligence is definitely working on the data. Am I right? Artificial intelligence is definitely currently working on the data. So data means what kind of data it is, what kind of technology this is like. Data means data engineering. AI is artificial intelligence is needed always data. So as a data engineer, your role is you are inputting the data to AI. So AI is depending on the data. That means data is very, very important, and the person who is going to work on the data is a data engineer or a data analyst. Their jobs are always secure. Okay, their jobs are always secure. That is the reason cloud data engineering roles are increasing every day. What I have observed from last 1 year, the people who are upskilling this data engineering technology, they have already 10 years or 15 years of experienced people only trying to learn this data engineering course because they were laid off, or they were trying to find out a new job. What is the best technology having more jobs currently in the market is data engineering. Data engineering is the number one skill and paid skill currently in the market. That's the reason I'm suggesting all of you, please learn data engineering course. Okay, whatever the data engineering course you are going to learn it over here, after completion of this data engineering course, are you going to apply for the jobs like a fresher or an experienced person? Are you going to apply for the jobs like a fresher or experienced? Definitely, you are going to apply for the jobs like a experienced person. Let's take one example. A person who already working in IT. A person who already working in IT. So they have already 10 years of experience. All right, they have already 10 years of experience on a different technology. It can be a testing or it can be a Java over here. It can be testing or it can be a Java. So out of this 10 years of experience, there are like a 6 years we are going to mention on the testing experience. 6 years we have a testing experience, and 4 years they have a data engineering experience. We are going to split when you are going to put your profile. This is how we need to prepare your resume of your existing IT experience into data engineering experience 4 years and 6 years for the previous testing experience we can do. So I'm just taking example of testing. Might be people having a different technologies over here. So how is the packages for this one, the data engineering course? So let's, for example, if you have a 4 years of overall experience on data engineering, then companies are going to offer 15 lakhs as the package. Okay, 15 lakhs is the average package they are going to offer. Next, a person who has 12 years of experience. He has 12 years of experience on the testing, but now he learned this data engineering course. After learning this data engineering course, we can prepare their profile 7 years as a testing experience and 4 years as a data engineering experience. 7 years testing experience, 4 years data engineering experience. So how much these people can get the salary? It depends on the current package how much they have. So for example, a 12 years experience guy, he has just 70 lakhs currently, then he can expect from 25 to 30 lakhs on this data engineering course. Okay, finally, we decided to go with a cloud-based data engineering course, and you are going to applying for the jobs after completion of this course as a experienced. So when you are going to applying the job as experienced, definitely you have to crack the interview and you have to work on the real-time projects, right? Because you are not going to apply like a fresher, you are going to apply for a experienced person. So in such kind of situations, what I want to do, I want to make you yourself to crack the interviews, yourself to work on the real time projects, yourself to work on the real time projects. So definitely this course what you are going to learn should give a confidence without taking any proxy interview calls, without taking any work support. You should crack the interview yourself. You should crack the interview yourself and you should work on the real time projects yourself over here. You should work on the projects real time over here. Okay? All right. Now what I want to do to make this confidence without taking proxy calls, without taking the work supports, you have to crack the interviews yourself and work on the real time projects. I have divided this course into two programs. Many institutions, what they are doing, they're just making a single program over here. They're just making only single program data engineering course. But I'm going to cover two programs in this course over here. I'm going to cover two programs, program 1 and program 2. So what exactly is program 1? Program 1 is a data engineering training. Program 1 is a data engineering training. It's very regular common training program run by every training institution. Program 1 is a data engineering training program which is offered by every training institution. Okay, so what exactly we are going to provide in this course? It's going to be a 60 hours duration of the program one. It's going to be live sessions. It's going to be Monday to Friday. The daily session is at 6 p.m. IST. It's going to be 6 p.m. IST. And daily class recording videos we are going to provide once the class completed automatically. 3 years you have the experience to the access to these recordings, sample resumes, certification guidance to the DP700, daily class notes, interview question and answers, end-to-end project. All those things we are going to provide as a part of this program on data engineering training over here. As a part of this program one, we are going to provide this data engineering over here. Perfect. So what exactly this program 2? Why we need this program 2? Program 2 is a real-time program placement assistance program. Why you need this program 2? This is going to be uh, making a confidence hands-on on the data engineering part. So when we are going to start this program 1, program 2, exactly after 1 month of the program 1 starts, we are going to make this program 2. This is again 30 to 40 hours duration of the program. This is again going to be this is again going to be 30 to 40 hours of the program. It's going to be weekends, only Saturdays, Sundays, 2 hours, 2 hours we are going to conduct this program. So what we are going to cover in this program, if you see, when you are going to work on the real-time projects, the projects are executing on the agile methodology. It's going to be agile methodology. It's a 9 weeks of the sprint. This program is going to be sprint wise we are going to run. Sprint wise, sprint model. So In this sprint model, there are like a nine sprints we have, and out of these nine sprints, we have a 200 tasks. 200 tasks. It includes Azure Data Engineering, Fabric Data Engineering. You will understand going forward what exactly this. Let me show you how my tasks and how my projects are executing over here, and a scenario based. Because when you're going to the interview, they were asking scenario based questions. Am I right? See here. This is how we created the sprints. Sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3. In every sprint, we have the tasks over here. These are all the tasks we have. In every sprint, these are all the tasks over here. So simply open this one, and here you can able to see these are all the tasks we have. So you need to work on this task, and you need to change the status over here. You need to change the status over here, and what is the priority status, whether it is a in progress or complete, or what exactly it is. You can able to, and if you want to comment it on, if you have any doubt on this task, you can. The moment when you are doing these tasks, the 200 plus scenario based task, definitely you are going to be a master in this course. For every task, we are going to provide a solution also. First, you need to do the task without watching the solution. If you are unable to do, then you can watch the recording video of the task how to do. Even if you have still questions on the Saturday, Sunday, when we are connecting, you can ask the questions and you can make a lot of discussion about that particular task over here. Cool. You never find such kind of program in any training institution. Right. So we are going to conduct some tests also to check your knowledge on the each sprint device. And also we are going to make execution of two projects end to end. One project is on the Microsoft Azure and the second one is on the Fabric. Interview preparation as well. So we are going to offer interview question and answers, and we have 10 plus years of experience, right? 6 plus years we are going to make on the Java, 4 plus years on the data engineering, and also we are going to conduct the mock interviews as well. If you are requesting to attend any mock interviews, we will. Interview question and answers, preparation also we are going to make it. I'm going to take three free sessions in this course. So these two programs are not a separate programs. It's a one enrollment you have to take. Data engineering course enrollment, but we are covering two programs over here. Okay? Right. Now try to understand what exactly this Azure Data Engineering, Microsoft Fabric, and Power BI. First, understand what is data engineering. You should know what is data engineering actually. Okay, let me make it a small scenario to understand where exactly data engineering, data analyst will work. Let's take it. This is my supermarket. This is another supermarket we have. We have two supermarkets. Two supermarkets. This is supermarket one, supermarket two. This is supermarket one, and this is supermarket two. So these two supermarkets which we have, the two supermarkets which we have, we were going to have a transactions, business transactions, and whenever there is a business transaction, from every billing counter, this is one billing counter, this is another billing counter. We have two supermarkets. In every supermarket, when a customer is coming, I'm a customer, went to the supermarket billing counter, and we are going to storing of that data inside over here. Okay, whenever there is a transactions are happening in this, that will come and store in the database over here. Immediately what I'm going to do, i'm going to I'm going to storing of this data in the backend. There is a storage account. Okay, what we need to do is, you need to consolidate this data. You need to consolidate this data from every supermarket database, and save that data into backend database. So you need to pull that data into storage account over here. You need to pull that data into storage account over here. Now, whatever the data is coming to the storage account, how to pull this data? As a data engineer, you have to use the data pipelines or data factory, whatever it is. You need to use the ETL process first to consolidate and store the data from this storage into here. Once the data is coming to the storage account, you need to pull that data into data warehousing. Here we are going to make a data transformations by using Databricks. And finally, we are going to store the data into data warehousing. Finally, you can store the data into data warehousing over here. Got it? Perfect. Once the data is coming to data warehousing, see here from this storage to data warehousing, when we are moving the data, that time we are going to apply the transformation techniques. We are going to apply the transformation techniques into this data warehousing over here. Whatever the data we have into the storage account, that data we are going to store into data warehousing over here. That data we are going to store into data warehousing. Now, whatever the data you are getting into data warehousing, that data we are using to design the reports and dashboards in the Power BI. This is a Power BI. By using this Power BI tool, we are going to designing up the reports by taking the data from this data warehousing. So this is what exactly a data engineer will do. Data engineering role is this part: creating of the data pipelines, designing of the data pipelines to move the data from business servers into cloud, from there into data warehousing. From the data warehousing, we can design the Power BI reports. Here you can see all these softwares, this data pipelines, storage, data warehousing, data bricks, all these things we are going to use a cloud environment of Microsoft Azure Cloud. So how to log into this Microsoft Azure Cloud? Simply you can log into portal.azure.com. This is a Microsoft Azure Cloud. Here inside this Microsoft Azure Cloud, we are going to creating of the software services whichever you want. See, there are so many software services available. All services you can see it over here. These are all the software services we can able to see it over here. These are all the software services. These are all the software services. These are all the software services. Okay. And we are going to design the reports inside the Power BI. So where you can log into Power BI, www.app.powerbi.com. This is the website. If you see data engineering part we are doing in the Microsoft Azure, data analysis we are doing in the Power BI. It's a different cloud environment. Microsoft companies have so many clients. They were requesting Microsoft company instead of making two separate clouds, Microsoft Azure and Power BI for data analysis, for data engineering Microsoft Azure, can't we put both in single cloud? Yes. Immediately, Microsoft company, whatever the data pipelines, storage, data bricks, data warehousing, all the softwares has moved into the Power BI. Everything, all the softwares whichever needed and available in the Microsoft Azure has moved into Power BI. From that day when has moved all this data engineering and data analyst Power BI in single cloud platform, that is www.app.powerbi.com. From that day onwards, Microsoft company is calling this cloud as a fabric. I hope everyone able to understand what is a fabric. Fabric is also one of the cloud. It was earlier Power BI, software available. Now, data engineering related software services, Microsoft has moved from Azure to this Power BI. So from that day onwards, they are calling this cloud as a fabric. Is it clear, guys? Can you please confirm us in the chat? Are you guys able to understand what is fabric? Fabric is a cloud having data engineering and data analysis Power BI all in one place. That is called fabric. So, which course you need to learn now? Do I need to learn only Power BI? Do I need to learn complete data engineering plus Power BI? It's nothing but a fabric. Or do I need to learn Microsoft Azure? I'm going to teach all these three. There is just like a 5 percentage difference only you have in between data engineering in Microsoft Azure, data engineering in the fabric. So when you are going to the interviews, they might ask you, do you have any experience prior on the Microsoft Azure data engineering? If you say no, if someone say yes, they will select them. How much effort you are going to put extra to learn this both? Just 5 percentage only. Yes, just 5 percentage only you are going to put the effort. Just 5 percentage. Okay, just 5 percentage effort only. We are going to put it over here. So I will teach you Microsoft Azure completely, and also I will teach you the same thing inside the fabric how it looks plus Power BI. So three things I'm going to cover in this course over here. Then after completion of this course, you are able to applying for the jobs like a data engineer, data analyst, fabric developer, Microsoft Azure data engineering. These many positions you can able to apply. So what are all the things I'm going to cover inside this course? I'm going to cover a data factory ETL tool. I'm going to cover Databricks along with the basics of the Python and PySpark completely. Storage services, Blob, Data Lake Gen 2, Lakehouse, Synapse Data Warehousing, Analytics, Data Flows, Data Lake Gen 2, Modeling, Power BI, DAX, all those things I'm going to teach in this course over here. Okay, all this course I'm going to teach it over here. This is exactly, it's nearly more than 2 months to 100 hours it will take, including weekends we are going to cover over here. Along with this course, I'm going to provide you some SQL and Python as well. SQL and Python also I'm going to provide. This is very important. Are you going to write down any commands or coding? No. But you should know about this basics of the SQL and Python. These also I'm going to provide for you. In these tools, in this cloud environment, there is a co-pilot is there or ChatGPT. Because of these things, you never write any even single command. Everything mostly drag and drop you are going to perform it over here. Okay, so this is all about the demo session what I'm going to cover, and this video will be uploaded. So our regular sessions will be from tomorrow, today onwards. So you can continue the sessions tomorrow, same time, same meeting link you can able to use. Now, if you guys have any questions, you can raise your hands and you can ask them. So the detailed course content, all the details our team will share with you. Just reach out our team, Rania. The number,
Yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah. Actually, here, in this sessions, we will cover Databricks and ADF factory and data lake also, right? And Power BI. These four you are covering, right, sir?
Yeah, these are all the things
All
we are
these
going to
four.
cover.
Okay. Like uh, at the end of the course, I can able to create a pipelines and I can able to create a reports and everything,
Exactly.
right? End
Exactly.
of the course. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Any questions from others? So from tomorrow onwards, same meeting link, same time you can join.
Yeah, like you said, SQL topics you are covering. Like you will cover entire SQL topics or only
I'm going to
some
give
important.
you I'm going to give you some free set of SQL
Uh-huh.
recording videos self-paced that you can do
Oh,
whenever
okay.
you have a time to learn. If you have any questions, you can ask
Yeah,
in our sessions.
sure, sir.